So in today's NBA 2K17 Myleague rebuild, we will be rebuilding the Portland Trail Blazers, a team that I do see a very bright future for. Not now. I mean, they'll still make the playoffs this year, but I do see a very bright future for them with Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum and players like that. So if we take a look at this team's roster, really if we go to Trade Finder here, Damian Lillard is definitely safe to stay. I'm definitely keeping him this whole video. I'd say there's probably a 75% chance I keep CJ McCollum this whole video. He just has a very big contract, and if I can honestly get like a top 3 pick for him, or maybe like a D'Angelo Russell, someone just costs cheaper, I may look to do it just because they're going to put up like the same stats as him. Actually, maybe not. He does put up a lot of stats, but I'm definitely going to give him 1 year at least. Al-Farouq Aminu is fine right now, starting at small forward for us this year, but if you look at player contracts, people I'm not fine with is Allen Crabbe. That's definitely a lot of money, especially not even for our starting shooting guard. I don't know what they're going to do with him in real life, because, I mean, I don't think he starts at small forward. I mean, between Evan Turner and Mo Harkless and Al-Farouq Aminu, I just don't see how he starts at small forward. So, Evan Turner is also another guy I want to move, just because that also cost me a lot of money. He did sign with them this offseason. I guess he was with the Celtics. Very cheap contract. He was literally a professional sixth man, but I guess he wanted to get paid money. I guess Celtics weren't willing to pay him, so he went to Portland. So I do have a lot of moves to make with this team, and I'll see you guys once I have my first trade. So a complete salary dump here. Allen Crabbe in a second-round pick, heading over to the 76ers for Hollis Thompson and a second-round pick as well. This really is just a complete salary dump, so it clears up a good amount of salary, and I'll see you guys with my next trade. We are sending Evan Turner and Jake Layman to the Milwaukee Bucks for Greg Monroe and Tony Snell. I'm just going to have Greg Monroe run the power forward position just for this season, because we already have a center in Mason Plumlee, I think, or Miles. Mason, yep, nope, I'm right. So we're just going to quick edit him here, make his position, not a point guard, a power forward. So I'm fine with that for, honestly, this rotation's not looking horrific for season number 1. I mean, it's definitely not bad. I feel like we're definitely going to make the playoffs. What I do want to hear is, if I change Ed Davis's position to power forward, what would his overall be? Ed Davis, he's 6'10", so he definitely should be able to play power forward. Ed Davis, power forward. His overall actually goes up too, so I'm fine with that, honestly. This rotation's looking a little bit better now, so I'm going to leave this the way it is for season number 1. Actually, I want to see if I could, by some chance, get the pick of the Dallas Mavericks. I know I do it a lot, but it's the same thing from 2K16 when I would always get the Wizards pick. It's not really that big of a deal. It's just a guaranteed pretty much first-round pick. And you were definitely not getting CJ McCollum for it. So you can have, how about I give you my first-round pick this year and my first-round pick next year, and my top 10 protected pick in 2018. There we go. I might have given up a lot for it, but honestly, we're not going to be bad. All these picks are going to be like 20, 25. So hopefully that Mavericks pick can be really good, and I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1, where hopefully we can have a top 4 seed in the Western Conference. And at the end of season number 1, Russell Westbrook is your MVP, same as always, pretty much 31 points per game, 12 rebounds, 10.5 assists, 2.5 steals, half a block a game. Very impressive from him. Literally, these are always the same things. Yeah, but that is what I didn't see coming. We went 61-21 somehow. I can't tell you how. I don't know why. But we got first in the Western Conference. Probably the best record in the NBA. But I don't know how it happened. No, we were tied with the Cavs, but I don't know how we did that well. How did the Mavericks do? Odds at like the fourth overall pick. That should be good for next year, though. So I don't know how we did that. Player stats, we led in scoring by Damian Lillard, 28 points per game, 5 rebounds, 10 assists, MVP kind of stats right there. Then CJ McCollum, 24 points per game, 3.5 rebounds, 6.5 assists. This team is just very, very well put together. How big is Mason Plumlee's contract, actually? That's a small contract right there, but I don't know if I'm going to have to re-sign him after this season for probably a pretty good amount of money, I'm guessing, on the way he played. So this team's looking really good for the offseason, or really the playoffs right now. We're taking on the Memphis Grizzlies in round number 1. Shouldn't be too challenging, I don't think. I don't know how this team did so well. I feel like it's kind of like the Bulls. 2K just loves them in simulation. I don't know why. But here comes the real test of the Warriors. I say that we're down 2-0. We're down 3-0. 3-1. Okay, I'll take. I was going on to another season anyways, even if we don't win here. Wow, okay, we were getting blown out at first, but then, alright, are we really going to... Okay, never mind, we choked. I don't know how we did that well in season number 1 anyways. I'm really not that mad about it. The Cavs do go on to win the NBA Finals. It's Kyrie Irving, not LeBron's your Finals MVP. 36 points per game, 3.5 rebounds, 8.5 assists, 1 steal, half a block. Wow, okay. So let's get into the offseason, go to league meetings, make sure none of the scoring or anything got screwed up. No, whatever that is. So let's go to the NBA draft right here, see what pick we do have, and then I'm probably going to make some moves. Even though I do want to keep CJ McCollum, I may not. So we do have the 3rd overall pick, so I'm going to keep that pick, and I'll see you guys at rookie signings who I took 3rd overall. All right, guys, here are rookie signings. I did trade up in the draft to get Harry Giles 2nd overall. It's really not that big of a deal. Just moved up 1 spot just to get him. So Festus Ezeli, bring him not for 7 mil, but I will bring him back. Noah Vonleh, for 3 mil, I guess I'll bring him back. Monroe declined his player option, so that's something we're going to have to look at. I'll bring this guy back for just the minimum, I think that is. So I guess I'll see you guys do with my first trade or my first free agency signing. So we are sending Mo Harkless and Myers Leonard to the Phoenix Suns for 2 first-round picks. Really clearing up a lot of cap space here. We still don't have enough for a max contract, around $19 million. So I don't think I'm going to move out Farouk Aminu, maybe Ed Davis, but I'm going to see what I can get from McCollum. If I could get like D'Angelo Russell, that would be ideal. That's kind of what I want to do. Just because I'd rather sign someone different, really spice it up a little bit, because I feel like I get CJ McCollum a pretty good amount, and he's already on the team, so I kind of want to switch up the team. I typically only like to keep one person on every team that I really rebuild, so Mike Conley's it looked like they boosted his overall. That was a lot of money, though. I don't see that every day. I'm probably going to do that for Kristaps Porzingis. What was that other offer I just saw? That's not a bad offer, but yeah, I don't get Kristaps every day. It's not an offer every day. I'm just going to go ahead and flip Joakim Noah for some picks right now, and then I'll see you guys after my first signing. So, Joakim Noah, where are you? I don't know why Kristaps was really an offer. You don't really get that too much, even though I did just draft Harry Giles. I don't know. I'm just looking for a salary dump right here if anyone wants to give me some second-round picks, and no one does. So I'm just going to dump him for a salary dump, and I'll see you guys with my first free agency signing. And after day 8 of free agency, it took us this long to get someone to sign. I went after Kevin Durant, I went after Steph, I went after Chris Paul, and I went after Blake, and I struck out on all of them. You would think one of them wants to come here, but I'm going to be signing Kyle Lowry, who I'm probably going to actually end up being, or who will actually end up probably being traded, just because I do get him. Actually, I don't get him at all, but I do have a point guard, so I don't really need another point guard. I don't think either of them could really play shooting guard, so I'm fine with letting him go, honestly. I do want to bring back Greg Monroe, so I'll give him a player option. Why is that? That's so stupid. It happened in yesterday's video too. And did I lose out on, what's his name? I thought it said Mason Plumlee was restricted. I guess he was not restricted. Okay, well, that sucks. So player contracts, we have $7 million to go sign a center. Okay. Oh, no, he's right here. Oh, I don't have bird rights on him. Awesome. Noel wants us so much money. Alex Len wants a lot of money. Oh, I want to bring Festus Ezeli back, too. That is something that I do want to do. I'll bring him in for $6 mil a year. I'm fine with that. Player option. Still can't get Monroe. It's kind of annoying. Festus Ezeli coming back. Welcome back. And I'm just going to wait for Plumlee to really accept his qualifying. I feel like that's what he's going to do. Tony Snell accepts. Mason Plumlee accepts his qualifying. So, player progression. Damian Lillard is a 90. Chris Porzingis is an 86. Kyle Lowry's an 85, but he's probably getting traded. Giles is a 79. I may look to move Lowry and Giles in that blockbuster trade because we do have Porzingis now. And I'll see you guys at the start of season number 2 with some trades. So we are sending Kyle Lowry, Harry Giles, and a first-round pick to the Detroit Pistons for Andre Drummond and Reggie Jackson. We do get a center that we did need desperately there in Andre Drummond. So if we really look at this team, Farouk Aminu is still starting at small forward. I don't really like that, so I'm going to... Oh, we don't have a shooting guard either. Okay, so I guess I'll see you guys in the next trade. We are sending Reggie Jackson to the Boston Celtics for Jay Crowder and Marcus Smart. I don't know if I'm going to have Smart start at shooting guard, but we do pick up a good defensive small forward in Jay Crowder. What I do want to do right now is just add Ezeli's position to be a power forward, I think, because who else? We had someone else at center, didn't we, too? Yeah, we have Plumlee and Drummond at center, so I'm just going to have Ezeli be a power forward. His overall does go up 1, so I'm fine with that. This team's not looking terrible for season number 2. I actually do want to change Smart's position to shooting guard just because, I don't know, I do want a better starting shooting guard. He actually plays a little bit of shooting guard in real life. Shooting guard. All right, cool. So I'm fine with that for Marcus Smart. And I'll see you guys at the end of season number 2 where maybe we can win a championship. And at the end of season number 2, Damian Lillard, our point guard, is the MVP. 28.5 points per game, 5 rebounds, 11 assists, 2 steals. I said it at the end of last season. He was playing like an MVP here. And he finally gets one in year number 2. Very impressive from him. Looks like our trades and all of our acquisitions worked out for the best. Harry Giles doesn't win Rookie of the Year. We traded him. It happens. I don't really care. Jeremy Lin, 6th Man of the Year. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player. Shelvin Mack, Most Improved. And Terry Stotts wins his 2nd straight Coach of the Year as we do go 69-13. Good enough for 1st in the Western Conference. Damian Lillard obviously made the All-NBA first team. That is all I really care about there. 69-13, once again, good enough for 1st in the Western Conference. 7 games up on the Warriors, and we were best in the NBA. So if we look at the player stats, Lillard obviously led us in scoring. Then it was Drummond with 18.5 points per game and 11.5 rebounds. Then Porzingis, then Plumlee, and then Smart, and then Crowder. So this team is looking really good for the playoffs. 11.5 rebounds a game from Drummond, and then 7.5 basically from Plumlee. Assists did go to Damian Lillard with 11, and then Smart with around 7.5. So very excited to see what this team can do in the playoffs. Pretty sure we shouldn't have too much of a tough time really making it to the Western Conference Finals. As I say that, we lose game 1 against the Spurs. I don't know why I speak. So annoying when that happens. LeBron James is Finals MVP. As you just saw, we lost in 7 games there to the Spurs, which is so stupid and so annoying. So I guess I have to go on to another season with this team. I don't know what moves are going to be made. I'm pretty sure they're fine for season number 3. I have $20 million. Who do I have to re-sign? I don't know if I have to re-sign anybody, but Porzingis has a team option, so he's not going anywhere. We don't have any picks, do we? Oh, I thought that was the 1st round 9th pick. Could I move all these for a 1st round pick? Sure, give me... Okay, never mind. This is just stupid, so I'll see you guys... Actually, yeah, no, I'll see you guys at the start or with my first free agency signing. And after day 1 of free agency, we will be bringing in Tony Allen just to be really come off the bench for us and be a lockdown defender, hopefully. I really wish Melo saw us as a contender, but he does not, so I do have to wait for... hopefully Mason Plumlee to accept our offer. Stop mulling. Just please come back. We kind of need you off the bench. There we go. We're going to bring in Mason Plumlee. I'm going to wait for Marcus Smart to really just accept another offer, or maybe he'll accept his qualifying. Noah Vonleh wants $10 million a year. Yeah, you can go somewhere else. Tony Snell for the minimum. That's what a 74 overall should want. That's realistic. What you just asked for is not. Come on. We're a contender. Stop it, Melo. So I guess I'll just see you guys at the start of season number 2 when season number 3, I'm sorry, when maybe we'll make some trades. So we are sending Andre Drummond 2 first-round picks and Al-Farouq Aminu to the Minnesota Timberwolves for Andrew Wiggins and Chris Dunn. I realized I do get Drummond kind of a pretty good amount, and I think I'd rather just really boost the overalls of this team. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to change Dunn's position to a shooting guard, just because I'd rather have him start a shooting guard than Marcus Smart, and then have Smart come off the bench. So I feel like Plumlee starting at center is honestly fine for this team, so I'm going to see if I can make any other trades, and I'll see you guys with if I have any other moves. And finally, we are sending Jay Crowder, a 1st-round pick, a 2nd-round pick, and Tyson Chandler to the Indiana Pacers for Miles Turner and Markieff Morris. Miles Turner is going to start at center for us now. I'd rather have him start there than Mason Plumlee. And so this team's probably as good as it's going to get. Damian Lillard, Chris Dunn, Andrew Wiggins, Kristaps Porzingis, Miles Turner, and off the bench we do have Mason Plumlee, Marcus Smart, Festus Ezeli, Tony Allen, and Markieff Morris isn't even getting minutes. So I'll see you guys at the end of season number 3, where hopefully this team can win a championship in its final year. And at the end of season number 3, LeBron James wins his next MVP, 27 points per game, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 2.5 steals, and 1.5 blocks. David Morales, Jesus Christ, from this rookie, 81 overall. That is oh my God, they're very impressive rookie stats. Drummond, of course, why is he a 6-man? Play him at power forward. Oh my God, Minnesota, you're so stupid. Tyus Jones was Most Improved. It's kind of weird. And Andrew Mason is the Coach of the Year as we go 71-11. 3rd year in a row with our Coach of the Year. I guess Terry Stotts couldn't get it done, so we moved on from him. Hopefully we can win this year. I got way too confident. But I just want to point out, reinstate, this is our 3rd year as the 1 seed in the West. So if we don't get it done this year, I'm going to be very disappointed. If you look at the scoring here, it was pretty spread out. Damian Lillard obviously is going to take a dip from last year because we've added more talent to the team. Porzingis is an 88 overall. Jesus. Rebounds was Miles Turner. Rebounding was kind of spread out too a little bit, I guess. And then assists was Damian Lillard, then Chris Dunn. So hopefully we can win this. Actually, I want to see the standings. How far in front? We were 9 games ahead of the Timberwolves, who were 2. Actually, they signed Monroe. Honestly, I would play Monroe over Drummond at power forward. I don't know. Maybe play Cat at power forward, let Drummond play center. Whatever. We should beat the Pelicans round number 1. I say that we lose game 1. We win in 5. I don't know what it is with losing game 1s, but we can't do it, and we sweep the Suns. We don't even have to face the Timberwolves, who lost in the first round of the Clippers. That's weird. We're up 3-0 on the Warriors. 3-1. 3-2. Are you serious? We're not going to choke this, are we? Are you kidding me? Come on, get it done in Oracle. I'll hop in if I really have to. I'm not going to have to. Good, because I'm trash 2K. The 7-seeded Sixers beat... Oh, my... Huh. Look at all those wins. Isn't it beautiful? 7-seeded Sixers? Why would you sign Thad Young and don't... This team, this franchise is just so stupid. Chris McCoy, I thought... What, we should sweep them. I'm going to be kind of mad if we don't. We're up 2-0. We're up 3-0. And we sweep them. Damian Lillard, your finals MVP, 4 games, 38.5 minutes, 24.5 points per game, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 1.5 steals, and half a block. Very happy we got it done. I would have been pretty embarrassed if we didn't. But going over this team one more time, Damian Lillard, Kristaps Porzingis, Andrew Wiggins, Chris Dunn, Miles Turner, Mason Plumlee, Marcus Smart, Festus Ezeli, Tony Allen, the lockdown defender, Markieff Morris, Noah Vonleh, Tony Snell, and Tim Quarterman. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like on the video. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. The next team I will be rebuilding is the Pistons, because they are the next team that had the... if you don't know this, I'm going on order from worst record to best record. So the Pistons do fall in line next. They both have the same record, the Blazers and the Timberwolves. Jesus, I can't speak. The Blazers and the Pistons, but I just wanted to go to the Blazers first because I like them a little bit more. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.